Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am MD Ahedul Taluckder, lecturer of English, Indurkani Karim Alim Madrasa, Indurkani Purojpur. Dear students, today we are going to start Unit 2, Lesson 1. And the topic name is Greatest Scientific Achievement. We know we live in the age of science, and our age is the booming of technology of science. So there are some invention of milestone which has changed our life, modern life, radically. So here are some mentioned in your textbook, some revolutionary invention of science which has changed our life radically. So here you can see, you can watch that Unit 1 Lesson 2, Unit 2 Lesson 1. Here greatest scientific achievement. Firstly, the artificial heart. You know, we have a heart which pumps blood to circulate all over our body, and for this reason we alive, we survive. When our heartbeat is stopped, we die, and this is called heart attack. And then the cell phone, number 2, cell phone. We talk hello, you know, cell phone, mobile phone, hand to hand, everybody. Number 3, the personal computer or PC. Everybody, most of the people nowadays have PC, personal computer, at present now laptop. We use mostly now laptop. Then number 4, satellite. You know satellite, because of satellite we watch television. There are various lots of channels. In the previous time we only watch BTV, but we know at present we watch various types of channels in our national channel or international channel. We watch cricket, football and other games by satellite. Internet facility also come from the satellite also. Then number 5, the moon landing. The moon landing. This is the most historical incidents of human history. Moon, that is moon landing. Number 6, internet, World Wide Web. What is internet? Connection, interconnected link between the all computer, lot of computers. This is called internet. And number 7, the microchip. What is microchip? If you go on a shop of a maker who work for to replacing or to refresh a television, a radio or other electric things, electrician or maker. If you watch, there is a plate, and there is some dot 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 and some small parts. This is actually a circuit, and to the total circuit system is called microchip. And in every electronic in every electronic uh, machine or every electronic tools, the microchip is used in television, in radio, in torchlight, in mobile, in computer, in everything the microchip is used. So however, at first the artificial heart. Now we are going to start an artificial heart. Please open your book, page number 16. Unit 2, that is Unit 2, the greatest scientific achievement, lesson 1. Here I am reading the text and you follow me. We human beings tend to forget how far we have come as a species relatively short period of time. It was only in the 1870s when we had the first house that was lighted with electricity. That means in 1870, this electricity, we lighted our first house, and this was a milestone of history of the history of science. You know, today our modern life is totally dependent on electricity. Without electricity, you cannot think over your life. Whenever for half an hour or an hour load shedding occur, then you become very very stuffy. Then you become very worried, or you become very stuffy or disgusting, it seems. So first electricity, the first house light was lighted by electricity in 1870s. Cars just started to become available 100 years ago. That means car, you know, car, microbus, jeep or other. It was only on the road before 100 years. 100 years. Charles Lindbergh made the first transatlantic flight in 1927. That means Mr. Charles, in 1927, he flight the Atlantic Ocean for the first time. Television didn't become widely available under the World War II. After the television didn't become widely available until after World War II. That means we know two World War, First World War, Second World War. Even after the World War, television or TV was not available. We know, you can see that at the present time, television is available in every house, all over the world. But even after the Second World War, it was not so available. In other words, the advances humankind has made in relatively short period of time have been nothing short of extraordinary. This was the invention of television was an extraordinary thing in the history of human being. Perhaps just as extraordinary is now we tend to simply adapt to these incredible changes, not realizing how completely our world has been altered into a short span of time. With that in mind, it is worth looking back at some of the emerging scientific advances we have made in the last few decades. However, some emerging discovery invention of science that has changed our life radically, that our life has changed modern from the ancient time. In the ancient time, we, the human being, lived in the hole, in the cave, or on the hill, in the jungle. They were leaves of the trees. They ate raw flesh, leaves of the trees, uh, insects, and so on. But in the modern time, we have become so civilized because of the invention of science. So this age is the age of science. This age is the age of science. Science is the stage of this modern age. We cannot think of our life without science. We cannot neglect science. So we have to give emphasis on science and technology. We know all the history of the super country. Why they are superpower? Because they have gone, that they are now sitting on the top or the climax of science. For this reason, they are so powerful. So science and technology is the power. Science and technology is the power. What is technology? Science is mostly theology, and the final or application of theology is technology. And some here you have firstly the artificial heart. As artificial heart, we have a heart, and in people thought that nothing is possible to create or invent like our heart. But we now see that science has made possible to to create, to invent artificial heart, which will work same as our natural heart. So, however, up to this, no more today. See you again. Allah Hafiz. Best luck to you. Thank you.